Hello beautiful people, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. And I am in Jaipur and I decided to shoot a little makeup tutorial that I normally go for whenever I have to run errands, or maybe if I'm going for a very natural look, or since I'm going and will be exploring the city. So this is the look that I wanted to go for, like in 10 minutes, which only takes me like 10 minutes. But since I'll be shooting the video, so it will take me some time, as I will be explaining all the steps, how to do it, what I'm using. So it will take a little bit longer, but usually it hardly takes me 10 to 15 minutes. And traveling, so if I'm just traveling and I don't have any function to attend, I normally keep my makeup kit very compact. I take my I try to take a very sample sized products with me. I take smaller brush, I take smaller highlighter, also anything that I get in the samples free with the products. So whenever I have a trip, I try to take those stuff rather than the full product, because it takes less space, and that's what I did today as well. I took smaller blush, I took smaller highlighter, created without contouring, no bronzing, just a concealer, blush, highlighter and lipstick, and a bit of eyebrows, bit of grooming on the eyebrows. If you guys want to know how I got this look, without wasting time, let's get into the video. I'll be prepping my lips with this Laneige lip sleeping mask. I'll be just putting it on and then I'll start doing my rest of my makeup. I have already prepped and primed my skin with the moisturizer and the sunscreen, but for the base to stick on, I'll be using the primer by Milani. This is the one that is oil free face primer, Prime Shield. This is easily available on Nykaa, and I got this one for like $12.50. This is a very pretty dupe for the benefit. It does not fill in your pores, but it does help to stick your foundation or any sort of makeup, and it does keep your skin pretty matte for quite a long time. So I like this for the regular use. I don't use the benefit one for my regular use. Either I use this one or I go for the Colaba one. So I'm just pressing around my nose, just if not a lot. It helps to fill in a bit of the pores, and around my T-zone and around my chin. I'll be good to go. And while I'm traveling, I don't like to go for the eyeshadow one or the tip pomade one. I like to go for something very easy and simple. So for now, for my eyebrows, I'll be using this Nykaa Wow Chica brow pencil. So it is very quite easy and very easy to carry on. So what I'll be using is, I'll be taking the pencil and will not be going for anything crazy. I'll be just filling in my brows. First of all, I'll be just filling in my brows like so. Like any empty spaces that I have in my brows, I'll be just filling them in, and then we'll be using the spoolie to brush them off. And this looks very natural, at the same time it looks filled, so you can see the difference. Only I did is I just filled in the empty spaces and I did not draw anything whatsoever. So I'll be repeating the same and doing the same thing on this eye as well. Do this, and you take the spoolie and you brush them off. Quite amazing. I try not to take anything very complicated for the while I'm traveling. I like to take something very easy to carry as well as easy to use and quick to use, because I don't want to end up sitting in front of the mirror and doing my makeup while I'm traveling. So my brows are done, and I'm done with my brows. Now what I'll be doing is, I don't want to go for any sort of foundation. So for my just to cover my dark circles, and that's it, and a little bit of here and there to cover that redness that I have on my face. So I'll be taking this Maybelline New York concealer, Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 Sand. It is pretty on the yellow undertone, but I like if I want to use it just all alone. All I will be doing is I'll be just putting a little bit around my eyes. And no, I'm not going for that triangle thing. I'm just covering the dark circles that I have a bit. That's it, in a dabbing motion. I'll let that sit in, and then just a bit of here, bit of here. I'll be just putting a little bit around my eyes. And no, I'm not going for that triangle thing. I'm just covering the dark circles that I have a bit. That's it, in a dabbing motion. I'll let that sit in, and then just a bit of here, bit of here. Because I have a lot of redness around my chin and cheek area, so what I'll be doing is just to cancel it out, whatever I have on the brush, I'll be just putting it a little bit, not much. You cannot see a lot, but a bit, to cancel out the pigmentation. I'll be taking the sponge. The sponge is by PAC. I don't like to use Beauty Blender because I feel Beauty Blender has big pores. It actually has a pores, and then it leaves your skin with the same texture as well. So if you like Beauty Blender, if it works for you, I think it's good, but it does not work for me. So I have it lying down in my home and doing nothing because I don't use, and I don't really reach for it. Yeah, I do use it to pick up the loose powder, but nothing more than that. For me, I think at least I like this pack. That has a good quality, especially when you have to clean this. Almost it does not leave any residue later on whatsoever while you are cleaning. But Beauty Blender is a task to clean. It is a task to clean. If you want more, you can, or if you're someone you like to use the foundation as well after the concealer, then you can use as you like. I like to set my concealer, as I am on the oily side. I have a very oily skin type, so what I'll be taking this Fit Me loose powder in the shade 15 Light. This powder is amazing. It is not at all drying, but at the same time it does have a coverage. Also, it is a loose powder. It's like everything that you get in a small packing. And also it is very inexpensive, but it has a very beautiful quality. I will be taking up the product with the sponge a bit, and then we'll be baking it little around my eye area, because this is the area where the problematic area for me, because I crease a lot around my eye area, and I do around my smile line. Well, I did not put any foundation, but still I'm just setting it out just so that to be safe, and then the rest I'll be picking it with the fluffy brush, and I will be putting it all around my face and setting my face, because it does have a little bit of coverage. So whereas I did not put any foundation, so it will help to even out everything. And then we'll be dusting out the excess. As I'm not baking, just want to set my eye area and let that sit in for like 5 seconds, and I'm good to go. A little bit on the nose, because nose is the area that I get super oily. That's it for my base. Now I will be taking a bit of blush. I won't be bronzing, but if you want to bronze, you can. I'll be taking the same little Tarte Ornate, little peachy, and this is on the peachy side. Placing it like so, and then just want to give my cheeks a bit of color, as we have used the concealer and everything. I'll be taking the sponge again. We'll be blending it a bit. I have not taken any bigger bottle with me, so I took a very tiny bottle that I have from Cover FX in the shade Moonlight. I'll be taking it, and we'll be taking it a bit, just a drop on the back of my hand, and we'll be picking it up, dotting a bit, and here again. And then what I'll be doing is I'll be blending with my finger. You can use a brush, but since you're traveling, I don't want you to carry a lot of products and be busy in figuring out what to do and what to do next. Just take your fingers, blend it with the help of your finger, and give yourself a dewy look. A bit on the temple, around my eyes, around my eyebrows. This. Same here, repeating the same here as well. You can use the same on your lid as well, as we are not applying any sort of shadow. Just a little bit of this beautiful mascara by Maybelline, the Hyper Curl Volume Express Mascara. I'm not going for curling my lashes. If you want to, you can, but all I'm doing is keeping everything simple and easy to use and manage at the same time. Time saver as well. I just coated my lashes just like for once, and doing the second one and repeating the same. Now for the lipstick part, I'll be taking the excess of the lip balm with the help of a tissue. And putting my base color by this e.l.f. lip pencil. It's like a lip pen in the shade Paraline. It's like a very beautiful nude shade. I'll be just lining as well as filling it in. It's a very beautiful deep and nude shade, which can be worn just like so as well, but I'll be topping it up because it's like a bit on the creamier side and it does wear off a little easily. So for my lipstick, I'll be using two shades by MAC. One is this kind of sexy and another one is Please Me. Both are nude. This one is proper nude brown shade, and the another Please Me is like on the pinkier side. I've used both of these a lot. You can use any lipstick. You can use matte lipstick. I'll be using these two. And then topping it off, and to finish it off, I'll be using this Kama Ayurveda Pure Lavender Water. I'll be just fixing with this, let it sink in. You can go. You can use a makeup fixer as well, but I just wanted to use this because I love the fragrance of this. Or sometimes I go with the MAC Prep and Prime. So that's it. This is the final look that I wanted to go for. I don't wanted to go for a full heavy coverage look. I just wanted to just give my eyes a bit of brightness, and then a little bit of highlighting going on, and then just nude lips and a little bit on the lashes. I just wanted to go for the little bit of the mascara going on the lashes. So because obviously you want to look good in the pictures as well, you don't want your dark circles to be shown. So if you guys like this look, then don't forget to hit the like button, and then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.